All right. 1, 2, 3. Is it all set?
Yeah, it's set.
Action.
Yes.
There we go. Yes, offense, dude. Damn, always with the plugs, you, Thomas Selli.
I haven't said
Selli
it
with the plugs.
Yeah. I've just realized I didn't do Yes Offense for almost a full month.
You know what? It's over, dude. Yes,
It
offense
felt
is
weird.
done. We're in the era of the super Selli Joes.
I know, but I didn't lose any subscribers.
Yes,
either.
offense is dead. Buff Boys is dead. It's all done.
We killed
Fart
that
Night
man.
is dead. It's
Yes.
all about the super Selli Joes now.
We did the
We're consolidating everything.
You seen Enemy of the State?
Yeah.
You know when like we made Matt and Steven meet up and they were like, it's you, and then they shot each other and
It's
you and I just
exactly like that.
came out from the shadows and were like, hell yeah, and just
Alexander, it is exactly like
held
that.
hands. Hold on, this bastard,
He
dude.
keeps drooling on you?
No, he was priming. Okay,
All right.
stand back. Anyway,
Hell yeah, dude.
how you been,
What's
dude?
fucking great, dude. It's the beautiful, beautiful summertime weather in New
We
York.
do podcast on the nicest days.
I know.
I've realized.
We should podcast outside, dude.
Yeah,
We have the ability, and then we won't need like the light. We would have our own light.
Do you have
dude.
access to your roof?
Yeah, we do.
No,
We actually do. Kelly just says we don't. Oh, we do.
we have access to our roof.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, and it's I think it's a place where everyone goes to have sex.
Nice, dude.
Yeah.
Is it all sticky up there?
Yeah, and there's always like stuff.
Like
You
a
just-
fucking like a sex
condom.
swing.
Yeah, a sex swing.
A sex swing, a used
A
dildo,
mask.
a gently used dildo, a torn up pocket pussy, like a ripped
Oh my
up
god.
pocket pussy. What else?
Yeah, they went light on the dildo and then they were like, I'm gonna really fuck this pocket
Yeah.
pussy.
gentle on the dildo, tough on the pussy.
Not for me. And then they
Yeah.
went into the
Not my
No.
cup of tea.
No, dude. It's we used to have our roof blocked off.
Nice.
But we kept other people in the building, not us, kept breaking the lock.
Nice.
So
Do you
just-
live with like some black people?
No.
Really? White people were breaking onto the roof?
Yes.
Really?
Actually, a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of Hispanics and a lot of women. I live in
there
this
you go.
building with a lot of women. I
Hey, Mr.
realized.
Tomaselli, do you want to go on the roof?
That'd be nice.
We're gonna have a cookout.
fry some plantains.
Yeah, we got some carnitas. Do you want some carnitas? You gonna come over? We're having a quinceañera on the roof.
the taco truck on the roof.
We got everything. We're gonna have some frijoles.
And you go on the roof and
Yeah.
just Daddy Yankees playing.
That's it, dude.
Every-
That's all.
dude.
That's living, baby.
Yeah, they got
That's
it
the
figured
good
out.
life.
They got it figured out.
Minorities have it figured out, dude.
dude. White people, dude.
White people worrying too much.
Dude, my roommate, she's Hispanic. She plays her music too
Nice.
loud, and it infuriates me.
but it makes you also want to dance too.
It does.
You're like,
no, wait,
hey,
no, it doesn't.
señorita.
You've heard it through the
Through your
Xbox.
microphone.
Yeah, it's like some white girl soul searching shit.
You love it, dude. You got a little crush on her. That's the
do.
ultimate will they, won't they, of this podcast, dude.
I've,
Will Selli get together with his roommate
I've told you my plan, right?
to sexually assault her in the
Oh
bathroom?
my God, Jesus Christ! What is going on? No, they're in a fight right. Oh.
Bubs will probably just move away.
My plan.
Yeah.
Something like this will happen if I play it right, but it'll be a girl I live
Nice,
with.
dude. That'll never happen, dude.
Oh, get off me!
You gotta. What? No, he's fine.
He's a cute boy. So my plan is before I leave, eventually when I move out, I'm gonna be super, super nice and like do a bunch of like, oh, it was nice living with you stuff.
Nice. And you accidentally walk in on her in the bathroom.
Okay, well, you keep making it. You
What?
keep making it gross.
Romantic. You ever do that? You take like 2 Viagra pills,
No.
so there's no stopping you, and then you just walk in and go, "Oops."
Oh no.
Nice, dude.
Looks like my penis is out. No, I would never do.
I like how your
sicko.
ultimate plan of seduction is like, I'm gonna be nice to my roommate.
No, because we fight all the time. That's the thing. It's built. We fight all the time.
What was the
over-
last thing you thought about?
She eats my food sometimes.
Nice, dude. You know what you got to do? You got to put a little Spanish fly in that food.
So what I've done, I actually thought about it today because she keeps leaving her dishes out.
Yeah.
I thought about like
Shooting
doing
a fucking load in the, like getting like a Twinkie, right? And like emptying out, like taking out like the natural cream filling and putting in some real Selli cannoli.
Or have
fucking.
do it Van Wilder style and
Yeah.
have Finney fill it up.
Yeah, well, Finney can't.
Oh,
He's
no.
castrated.
Oh, that's right. You're not.
Yeah.
You're not like the other fellas I see walking their dogs around the neighborhood.
Look, see, he's chewing out his nubbin.
I
dude.
mentioned him.
In many ways, Finn is kind of trans, or at least non-binary, because he doesn't have genitalia. It really makes you think.
Like angels were trans too. They had no genitalia.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
Fucking Bible's goofy, dude.
Yeah, they're like a bunch of eyes.
Yeah, they're just like a big ass fucking circle with a bunch of eyes and shit.
Yeah.
And like 9 wings.
That would freak me out.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is like people were like going crazy looking at the angels and shit. That's wild, right? Dude, don't you think like Jesus should have looked like fucking crazy?
Yeah.
That's why I think he actually. That's how I think that's actually why he was like a white guy with blonde hair and blue eyes in the middle of the desert. You know, so all
really
these like,
was that?
all these fucking brown guys are like, ah, la, 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 and all of a sudden Jesus shows up and he's like beautiful white skin in the middle, and they're like, we gotta fucking listen to what this guy has to say.
Yeah. The hell's this
blue
guy
eyes? Like, oh, it's like, well, my dad's God, and he's like, oh, that's why you look like a white guy.
That was the.
He gets it from his daddy.
That makes sense. So like the angels were like the prototypes, and he's like, they don't get it.
Yeah. God's like, this is cool, and everyone's like friggin' freaked out. He's like, damn, I gotta make Jesus look like a cool white commanding guy.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Now that you mention that, like when any Jesus guy in real life, they suck. Like the ones who look Jesus-y.
Yeah.
Like the ones who look like the Christian Jesus.
Yeah.
You ever met?
They're all kind of like a little methy.
Name a cool one. It's they're never on the path of actual Jesus.
Dave Grohl, maybe.
All right, I'll give you. Okay, that one. Yeah,
he's a little Jesus-y with his beard and shit.
You-
Tom Green.
No, not Tom Green.
Tom Green.
I'm thinking they're always like cult leaders or I'm trying to. It's like Russell Brand.
Well, I feel like Jesus was a cult leader until he turned out to actually be right. Allegedly.
Right? Jared Leto. Jesus,
Damn.
he's got the eyes. We've talked about this. I think.
Ageless eyes.
I'm not.
Is there anything
gay.
scarier?
I'm not gay, but that man's eyes.
Nice.
I wish I had him. That's what it is.
Jared Leto's eyes.
Yeah.
I wish I had his skin, but it was ageless.
Oh, I thought you were.
But it's it's just plastic surgery. Like we always act like it's like a big deal. Like, man, look how good these fucking actors are aging. But it's all just like they all have like just really good plastic surgeons.
I thought that about Nicole Kidman, and then I was like, oh yeah, she's got like a breast implant in her face. Like if you look at her.
Nice, dude. Well, they all do. They all get like collagen and shit.
Well, she does look great, but it's just saying like you look at how old she is, and you look at what she looked like when she was younger, and you're like, oh, that's
all new. That's all redesigned.
Oh, there he goes. Fucking his bed. Okay.
Yeah, he's in the mood.
He's
in one of his moods. He's all fired up, dude. But he's back, man. He's all energetic again.
Oh yeah, your dog was sick.
He was sick for a little bit.
He was faking it, dude. He was trying to get the other dogs out.
Yeah.
They do that.
We think that might be the case, but then he kind of committed to it for a little too long. Where it was like, damn, what the hell? But whatever it was, it passed.
Dog.
We prayed to the one true Christian God, a white man. A white man named Jack Christ.
It's the Tim Burton version.
That's how if he came back, he would be like, hey, Jack Christ,
Yeah.
son of God.
He'd have to come back and be trans too. This for real.
No, dude.
That's how they get it right.
That's never going to be a thing. God's like, all right, dude, they won't believe that.
They've had enough.
Because, like, I mean, the whole point of the whole thing, like, the idea of trans, and this is going to piss people off, but the idea of trans is saying, like, no, God made a mistake. I was supposed to be something else, and now I need a doctor to make me look like a terrifying version of that woman or man, you know? But that's what it is. It's saying, like, no, God fucked up.
But that's exactly that. He's really MacGuffined them. I don't even think I'm using that right.
Well, a MacGuffin, like, that's like where it's like named after something.
Is it?
Yeah, like, okay. So, like the Maltese Falcon?
Yes. That's the movie, though.
Yes, that's the movie. But then in the movie, he's looking for a Maltese Falcon.
Ooh.
And that's also...
That's the MacGuffin.
That's a MacGuffin, yeah. That's like the thing
MacGuffin.
that everything's named after. Like Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. The Lost Ark is the MacGuffin.
You know what I was thinking a MacGuffin is like an act, and now I feel like a retard. Well, that's the name of the
all right,
episode.
dude.
That's the name of the episode.
If you ever need to look something up, dude, I have a computer now.
I know I had to.
Things are different, dude. What if like you open it and it's just like hardcore porn just fucking blaring on the screen?
I would not be surprised.
What if it was like a woman crying, saying like "help, help," and then like she gets stabbed, and then like you're like, "That's a funny video," and it's like, "Wait a minute, that's an actual snuff film."
And it's just you with a mask.
Yeah, it's just me. Wouldn't that be? I still film myself. It's like you don't think it's me, but then like it immediately like cuts like a set because like I was
exactly.
like,
or you pick it up, you run into the comedy shop, and you're like, "Hey, everybody! Hey! You ever just stabbed a woman? You guys ever just ran up and just
yeah, murder's crazy, dude. Murder's nuts.
Anyone got a dog at home?" Everyone's just like, "Oh, Joe."
Nice. You get away with it, dude. You get away with it.
You could get through like 2 weeks of that before the cops and open micers put it together.
Yeah, yeah. When an open micer finally pays attention to another comedian's set, then it's all over.
There have been a lot of women stabbings lately.
Nice, dude. That'd be pretty cool.
That would.
Do you ever worry about that?
Go through, I would have to do something about. I would have to like make an announcement, like, "Hey,
look out, ladies! Why don't you come over to my place until this whole thing blows over?
Ooh, I could.
It's safe.
I could easily, if you got caught, I could easily turn that into like. I could get a girlfriend out of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd be so close to a killer.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
And like women love
like
the idea of like being murdered.
Exactly.
Every woman's fantasy is to be killed.
Yeah.
Otherwise, like they wouldn't go outside with their faces uncovered. You know.
We'd be hooking up, and they'd be like, "Did you know about it?" And I'd be like, "Yeah." Just
but I didn't say nothing. And like they also respect that.
Exactly.
That you wouldn't betray a friend.
Like, they're just hornier.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is what I think about.
That's what you spend your time doing.
Plots against women.
Nice, dude.
Well, I actually, I project this stuff, but then in real life,
in real life, you're like a gentle man.
I try.
Yeah.
Sometimes. A woman the other day when I was coming here, or it was work. Either. I mean,
you were doing something.
Something in where you live.
You were either here or there.
But it was in this neighborhood, and a woman came up next to me on my bike, and she was passing me, and she was like, "Left side, left side, left side." She kept yelling at me, and she passed me, and I turned, and I was like, "Yo, I can hear you." And she goes, "Oh, well, I can't tell because you have your headphones in." And she's going past me, and I go, "Yo, just keep going. Just stop talking to me." Like, what? I was even thinking about because in my head,
you don't even need to acknowledge that you did your part by saying left side.
I was like, exactly. And I almost yelled, "Get a bell," but then I was like, "Yo, this woman,
I'm gonna kill you, bitch."
No,
did you follow her? Where was she going?
I just watched her, and I said, it's not going to be me, but it's New York City. She's going to say something crazy to
someone's going to kill
some Dahmer guy.
This is New York. Somebody will kill. This is New York. Somebody will. That should be the state motto. This is New York. Somebody will kill you.
Will kill you.
Isn't that cool?
It doesn't matter when or where, but it would. Yeah.
People would just behave a little different if they knew that.
If they knew that.
This is New York. Somebody will kill you.
Yeah,
and that doesn't mean that doesn't mean you will get killed, but it just it implies that the behavior that you are doing will result in your murder eventually.
Just because they caught the guy who punched the chicks doesn't mean he hasn't inspired millions.
They didn't catch the guy.
It's a cult. It's
they
a
didn't
cult
catch
of
the
us.
guy.
Yeah. I mean them.
They were just vague and said without because everyone wanted to say a fucking black guy has been attacking us. But they couldn't say that. And they just had to be like, a man attacked us. And it's like, no, it was a fucking rabid black guy, fucking jumping around. Let me guess, no shoes, right? And he was just fucking punching people. That's like a culture thing, though. Like, I do feel like, and this is also...
He's so shocked.
This is also going to be another hot take. I feel like culturally, black men have less of a problem hitting a woman than white men. Do you agree with that? Do you agree with that statement? That's what you were saying, like, before we started doing the podcast. That was like the first thing you said when you came into this. House.
No.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Wait a yes and. You're never going to get into Second City with this fucking improv, Selli. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you now, dude.
I mean,
what are you trying to do? I'm Selli. I'll be reading for the role of a guy who didn't beat up somebody and doesn't pay attention to eugenics.
I mean, Ike Turner still works, right?
Yeah.
So there you go.
Always for Chris Brown.
Dude, Chris Brown crushes it. And I still support Chris Brown.
Name a single one man who said Sean Connery said he hit a woman and look, he died.
And black people loved him too.
Yeah, black people loved him. They loved 007. That's why they always order shit shaken and not stirred. Oh, yeah, I have a grape drink, shaken, not stirred.
I was gonna say Hennessy.
Yo, I have a Hennessy and
not stirred.
Hennessy and grape drink, shaken, not stirred.
They're like, that's gonna get fizzy.
They got a black James Bond. That's the first thing. Nice.
Yo, they're like, yeah, you're the agent. Yeah. You're the guy. You're the. Oh hell yeah!
The name's Bond.
There, I got
Jaqual Bond.
Say Jamar. It's like produced by the RZA.
Yeah, it's like RZA and Jizza. Fucking executive producers Spike Lee.
I brought it back.
Yeah.
I knew I was going somewhere. You just had to give me a second.
All right, so we got a black James Bond. Who plays black James Bond?
I mean, I think Chris Tucker should play everybody.
Chris Tucker's the black James Bond. Denzel Washington should play like whatever black villain.
Oh yeah, he's like yeah. So we got Jamar.
He plays a great villain. You know why? It's because he believes in God, so you know he can be scary.
Right. He knows. He puts whatchamacallit. He knows, he actually believes that his character's going to hell, and he plays it that way. Oh man, dude.
It's funny. Like he makes it so he knows his character's going to hell, but he plays it so the character believes that they're the good person.
Exactly. God damn, this thing is fucked up.
It's all fucking fucked up. It's probably clogged, dude. You just gotta fucking
clogged. You gotta like suck it, dude.
Yeah.
Like I imagine this thing.
Which is probably going to also give us popcorn lung.
Whatever that means, dude.
It doesn't matter. It just means like it's going to like fucking tear a hole in your lungs like everything else. Are you looking forward to babysitting Finney in a couple of weeks?
Dude.
Like 2 weeks?
I'm ecstatic.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Dude, I'm hoping that's when I really will have a girlfriend.
You'll have Finnegan. He's great. He's a lot of fun. He'll show you the way. And then you got the Xbox and the PlayStation right here.
I'm gonna play some Helldivers with the boys.
You can get Helldivers on there. You can log into your Xbox account.
I'm taking vid out, looking for chicks daily on the reg. Me and Finn, dude, you have no idea.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's very friendly and personable.
I hope, dude, because I hope there's some.
We'll like be on a walk and
again manipulate. Yeah. I will manipulate a woman.
We'll be on a walk and like he'll like go up to like a group of people and like interact to like be pet, and everyone loves him. He's the cutest. And women are like, what's your story? What's your deal? And I'm like, I'm a happily married man, and I'm just taking my dog out so he can take a fucking shit. And maybe I can hit this little fucking vape pen.
Yeah.
But if you think I'm interested, I'm not.
Yeah.
All right.
Get out.
Get lost.
Take your pussy somewhere else. That's what I say sometimes.
Yeah. So
sometimes.
Yeah. My goal is to record a comedy special in 2025.
Really?
And I'm saying it now so I can manifest and be held accountable.
Kelly's happy.
Yeah, it's happening, dude. You wanna open?
I'll open, dude.
All
I'll
right,
gladly
cool.
open.
Alex Tomaselli. Okay, so here's the thing, dude. We have to get this podcast to 10,000 subscribers. We have to. And here's what makes it more complicated. Well, all those subscribers have to be in the immediate New York City area. And that's the only way we can make sure we can fill out our shows. Let me tell you something. We get 10,000 subscribers in the immediate New York area. I'll tell you the clubs that are going to open to us. The Stand, Broadway Comedy Club, New York Comedy Club, the Brooklyn Comedy Club,
Comedy Strip,
Williamsburg Comedy Club, the new one that Kyle Gillis opened, dude.
Ooh, what
a renaissance right now with comedy clubs.
Harrington also did he take back over Old Man Hustle?
The only way to tell is if we start getting booked.
We'll see. Harrington,
time will tell.
Please.
Harrington, book your best friends Joe Gorman and Alexander Ulysses Tomaselli.
We've been casually introduced, and it's always been positive.
Yeah, come on. Just cause, yeah.
Best friends.
Yeah,
No,
dude.
yeah.
Yeah,
that'd be
like all
sick.
these clubs are opening right now. It's such a great opportunity. There's so many opportunities for work. Paid
Yeah,
work.
man. And it's all kind of run by really like these, comics who
Good people,
are giving,
man.
giving people actual shots.
They'll at least give you a shot.
Yeah, because
They'll be fair about it, or at least like they'll tell you why not.
Yeah, well, not all of them.
That's
We're
gotta-
not going to say some because some of
What?
us still get booked by them.
Oh,
I
what
don't
are you
want
talking
to
about?
not get booked.
The oh yeah. You're banned, dude.
I'm banned, dude.
Well, you know what? Maybe things will change now that you have a new podcast.
I hope, dude. Fight them, bro.
That's your ticket out
Wait
of
till
the-
I see them in the streets,
Yeah?
bro. Just kidding.
You should
I
come
don't have
to
a- I don't
you should
have
come to
nothing.
Stone Street.
I might,
Yeah.
but I also might be hanging out with a lady.
Ooh, you should tell her how much you care about her.
Mm.
Do you want to have her on the pod, right? You're like, hey, I got an idea for a guest on the pod, the love of my life.
I just turn and I'm
Yeah.
like, I've been willing to ask this. So I figured I'd ask in front of my fans.
Yeah.
Will you marry me?
Remember that? That used to be like a thing. Like comedians used to like propose on stage.
Okay, dude.
I've seen that twice in my life.
Who?
I've seen that at Rooster Teeth Feathers in Sunnyvale, California.
Okay.
I saw a guy propose. Like it was like the local showcase where you had to like email and hope to get on.
Proposed to his girlfriend on stage.
Yeah, and
while
he was up
performing?
first. He was like the first comic. He proposed to his girl. She said yes, and then
Oh,
they
thank
like
God.
yeah, they hung out. But then like they left after like 3 more comics. So it's like I knew they weren't going to stay the whole time. The other time was just like at an open mic in New Jersey.
That's bad.
I saw a guy but like apparently like he met her at that venue, and he thought like the open mic would be a good opportunity. But it's like, damn, dude, people are like so lucky. Like those, but like I feel like the women probably felt coerced to say yes, because like what else can you do? Say no and like this like.
Yeah, you got to say no later.
Imagine saying no, and then like the guy just has to like sit through the rest of the show to find out if he's passed at the club. You know.
And then they're like, dude, we can't pass you because
Yeah.
like.
I'm
you
sorry, we're more of a married man
Yeah.
comedy club.
Also, like, you kind of bombed after. Like, you didn't even make it funny when she ruined your life.
Would you ever propose on stage? Be honest.
No,
Yeah,
no.
you would. What if you really loved her?
I don't think I'll ever propose.
What
but
if like you're like this what if Jordan Jensen like took you on the road and like you're like, ladies and gentlemen, your headliner and hopefully my future wife.
it's Jordan Jensen?
Yeah, Jordan, will you marry me?
You know,
Weren't you talking about how you have a crush on
I
her?
do
You're
not
kinda-
have a crush on
You're
Jordan
kind of
Jensen.
saying how you were crushing on her
Not
with
at
her
all.
special.
This is not my type, and you know it.
What do you mean your type,
I'm
dude?
sick of this slander.
I don't like brainy, confident, cool women. Is that what you're saying? So why don't you tell me what your type is, Selli? Because let me tell you something, friend. You're not painting a great picture right now. If you take away everything Jordan Jensen ain't, and that's in your is, watch out, buddy. Describe the.
Look, you're ride or die. You're riding hard for me and Jordan Jensen.
You guys are like my favorite couple. My favorite will they, won't they of the
Oh.
New York podcast scene. You know? Jordan Jensen of Being Eden with Jordan and Alex Thomas Selli of the Super Selli Joe's podcast.
Dude, it's a
The
match.
2 biggest podcasts in New York.
It'd be like Marvel and DC crossover.
I'm sorry, am I boring you with
No.
my tales of true love?
No, I'm just a stoned idiot.
You had a long day?
I bike everywhere, so
Nice.
and
Now
I
your
took
body has to adjust to it. You're in a calorie deficit now.
I took a bike ride before, and then I was like, "Shit, I'm biking to you." And then I was like, "Well, I already did it."
That's all right.
Now I've biked over an hour today, and
That's good for you though,
I'm
dude.
going into Manhattan after.
Well, you're gonna bike over to Manhattan?
But I might take the train. We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, you can always like go halfway too.
This is true.
That won't be too bad.
We'll figure it out, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not stressing.
It's a really nice bike ride though over
It
the
is.
bridge.
It is, but going up that bridge sucks. Like
Going up the bridge sucks, but it only sucks
Oh.
for like 10 minutes, and then like once you
Come down,
get to the halfway
cools you
point,
down.
yeah, like it's like nice even like that stretch like when you're on the apex of it.
Yeah.
That's not too bad. You get a beautiful view of
I
the
do
city.
love looking out, dude.
Yeah, it's
so
a beautiful
fucking
view of the
nice.
city. And something about riding a bike gives you a better sense of ownership of New York.
Yeah, it does.
Something about it.
Because you can just zip around some
Right.
days. You really get a scope of it where you're like, oh, I really can get from point A to point
I
B.
live here.
Mad quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I live here.
If I commit.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. Maybe one day I'll kiss a girl on that bridge.
Have you never kissed a girl?
No, not once, dude.
Damn, dude.
Now that you mention it, I never have kissed a girl.
You got to get mistletoe, dude.
Dude, first.
Remember that? I feel
Mistletoe?
like in the post Me Too era, like there'll never be mistletoe at another Christmas pageant again.
I know. It's kind of like. It's not rapey's too strong of a term. It's just too it's unconsensual. Because if two people are just standing under it and one of them goes, "Uh-oh, you're under it," and then the other one's like, "No, I didn't," and then
You know that photo after World War
Yes.
II ended of that sailor dipping a woman and kissing her? That was essentially a rape.
I've heard.
He raped a woman. You know what was funny?
You tell by her arm,
Yeah.
the way it's like crooked.
Well, like you know what's funny is in high school, like this one girl. We all had to like talk about like a photo that like meant something, and she was saying like how like, oh, this is a great photo, like because it's like, they were just like so overwhelmed with like love and passion and stuff, and then like some girls point out like, no, she didn't consent to it, like, and this is in like 2003.
Wow.
Consent was actually a thing back then. Can you believe that?
Yeah.
You were in swaddling clothes back then, dude.
I was, dude.
You were, dude.
I remember them teaching us about it honestly and being
About
like,
consent?
yeah, and everything, and being like. Like I didn't like, but I was always like, yeah, I thought this is what we're always been trying.
You're like, this
to
is a
do.
fucking bummer.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, I'm hungry.
Yo, consent in college. That one was crazy. Do you remember? Did you have that?
Yeah, where they were like, if you're drunk and you have sex with a woman, you actually raped her.
Numerous people, everyone was like, wait a minute, and like yelled out scenarios.
I'll take my fucking chances.
Dude, but people were really confused. We're like, wait a minute, so if I'm at a party with a girl and we're both having a great time, and we go back to her place, we end up having sex and we were both drunk, but it was consensual. And she later, and everyone went through these things, and every one of them was like, yes, that is a rape. And we were all like, Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
It was insane, yeah.
That sucks, dude.
But, and everyone.
But whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, well, I might as well just like fucking rape then. If I, why go through like, why would I have to buy these women drinks and like get them drunk? I'll just fucking straight up rape them then if I'm gonna get accused of rape either way, right?
Yeah.
Right, Selli?
big
Is
or
that
go
what you were
home.
thinking?
No.
Is that what you were thinking that night? Is that what you were thinking that night at that alleyway, leaving the science hall?
Well, see, at UConn, there's not a alleyway. There's this thing called, I don't know the name of the trail, but.
So you admitted it was on the trail.
Google it up. It's called the Rape Trail at UConn.
So you admit it. They named
Sorry,
it after
Kelly.
you.
Yeah, it's after me.
They named it after you, the rape
I
trail.
showed up and they were like, Jesus, this trail was just the regular
Yeah,
trail.
he's like, what's up? I call this the Alexander Tomaselli trail. They're like, oh no, we're calling it the rape trail.
yeah, there was the rape trail, dude.
It's like the Alexander Tomaselli trail. Like,
And people took it still. Like, people would still take it. And we were like, but people, what is it? And apparently what it is, I guess, is it's just like, there's ways like people can just like hide and like pull you into the woods, and I guess that's what would happen.
well, why don't they
sometimes.
just have more? Why don't they install more lights and
That's
shit?
what my whole thing was like, do something about. If it's called the rape trail, you should like either do something so it's completely not a rape trail.
You should
and,
have like
make
you
it-
should have like like security regularly patrol that area,
like a bot that's like,
Yeah.
hey, citizen, make sure.
or like just like every
Be aware of
every
your
couple
surroundings. I
100
don't-
yards, one of those like emergency phone lines where like if you need something,
A man
but it's
with
like
a
don't
gun.
like fucking put it on the pressure of like a fucking 19-year-old to not rape when they're at their apex of horniness. Blame it on society to build better humans, and maybe like fucking chill out on like this. Like let's be puritarian. Fucking look at sexuality, where it's either like it's like any kind of expression of sexuality is considered like a bad thing unless it's like explicitly to like procreate with somebody you love.
Sometimes.
Always.
Sure.
Yes.
I do feel like I sometimes need a ghost mic because going off your conversation, you're talking about, have you heard this concept online of would a woman rather be trapped in the woods with a man
Than
versus a bear?
And it's a bear.
Yeah. What are your thoughts?
Because
I wouldn't, dude.
dude. Would
Would I rather be with a bear or a woman? I'd rather be with a woman. I can't rape a bear.
That's the.
Come on. Like, what's going on, dude? Or maybe, like, how good would I be if I could rape a bear, right? They fucking find me later. The bear's just shivering. The bear's shivering like, whoa, this experiment backfired. And then you got a taste. Can you imagine? I'm like a fucking. I'm a fucking great hunter.
The apex predator of
It's like
the world.
You come into my library instead of like animal heads, it's a bunch of asses that I fucked.
You go to like Africa, you're in the jungle, and tigers surround you, and they're like, no. That one fucked bears. You have a scent on you. They're like, something's wrong with this one.
This is the hunted. That's powerful,
Dude.
So do you think women would rather be with a bear than a man? What kind of man though?
That's what they
Like a
they
Stephen
so
Hawking man?
That's the thing.
Like a
man.
mini me? What if it was mini me?
He's stuck on the roots.
Yeah.
Hawking. His wheels are just stuck on tree roots, and he's like, ow.
Get back here, bitch.
You slut. You want it.
I'm horny.
You want it. Get over
You were
here.
such a goofy looking little guy, man.
And he still got pussy.
Damn, you had to be fucking smart, right?
Dude,
you're that goofy looking. You gotta be
his-
fucking smart.
I would pay to see what his game was.
Could you imagine if a fucking dumbass like me
Dude.
got that fucking disease?
But
Everyone's like, I'm like, hey, how about a little pussy? They're like, get lost, you fucking ew.
he was probably like that though, dude. Because it couldn't have been like. It couldn't. These women, they were women, right? Like maids and
No,
stuff.
he fucking was raping men, dude. How crazy is that?
But
He was on Epstein's
we also
island.
know he was a freak, had a sense of humor.
Yeah.
He's just the man, dude. Across the board. He was
apparently on Epstein's island. He would have little people
Yeah.
try to solve math problems on a whiteboard that
Yeah.
they couldn't quite reach.
That's so funny, dude.
What a freak,
He
dude.
had a sense of humor.
Well, God fucking struck
Yeah.
him down, dude. He struck down everyone on that fucking accursed island.
Yeah.
Except
he
for the
was-
Clintons, who I guess were innocent because of that.
Yeah, he was probably literally like, because assuming his maid's Hispanic, he was probably just saying, he was probably being funny, dude. He was like, instead of hopping over the border again, why don't you hop on this dick? And
What a
he
naughty little
spaced
guy.
out with the eyes. And they were like, you're so funny. And he was like, seriously, my wife's a bitch. You've met her. Shit like that, dude. Yeah. But dude, so that's they say bear a man, and it's like that is the thing. It's like, so you just, if anyone who says a bear, it's like, okay, you have no idea then what that's like, because you've been in the woods. And
Bears are friendly,
there's
though.
been but you've been walking and you've passed people.
Brother,
Sometimes it's a man.
If I know anything about bears, they just like porridge. All right.
they
like
need
their
tea.
honey.
Their tea, their
Their
sleepy time tea.
They love that, dude.
They're gay.
Yeah, they're chilling, dude. No
That-
hide and seek
Yeah.
as long as they peek.
Exactly.
That's
but
the way-
If an annoying woman
Yeah.
comes along, much like the gays, they're
Yeah.
like, Jesus Christ, like,
Yeah.
shut the fuck
Yeah.
up.
Why would women want to be with a bear? Oh, because a bear won't complain when they talk its ear off about inconsequential shit. Is that what you want?
You think my friends like me?
Yeah, the bear's like, oh my god, I just want to fucking rip the skin off salmon.
Yeah.
I don't care
I
about
don't care. I don't care about Sheila from work.
I just want to eat some fucking honeycomb.
Can you shove some beans up my ass so I could go hibernate? What do you like do that? You know that, right?
What? Put beans up their ass?
They not beans, sorry, like berry twigs and stuff to like
to block up their asshole.
yeah, so things can't get up it while they sleep, I think.
And they're so afraid of getting raped.
Joe Gorman's
me,
out
dude.
there.
I'm the reason the bears put the twigs in their damn ass when they hibernate. You better hope there's some twigs in your ass to keep me
Daddy,
from
why
you.
are we doing this? Son, there's a man out there. They call him Joe Gorman.
He's gonna put
I
all
talk like
kinds
this.
of terrible things in your ass.
This is how bears talk. Anyway, crunch these nuts up, acorns, you shove up your ass.
That's cool, man.
But dude, it's like, it's a bear. It's a man. You'd rather be the man. Also, you can kill the man. This is the other thing.
You can kill
you
anything.
Can't fight. There's no way you're fighting that bear off.
Again, what kind of man and what kind of bear? Is it a baby bear?
Even so,
What if
let's
it's a
say,
newborn bear? You want to kill a baby bear cub?
No,
dude.
of course
That's
not.
unsportsmanlike.
Well, if you're going like that, let's just, because they mean a threat. Let's say it's a man a threat or a bear threat.
What
It's
kind
like,
of man? Again,
you
what kind
will
of man, though?
most likely die from the bear.
What about a panda bear? What if it was a panda bear?
Oh, and it just like rolls at you
Yeah.
with bamboo. They're violent though. They can get.
they
violent.
could be, but they're pretty chill for the most
I
part,
once, younger me,
Yeah.
stupid, was
dude. Went into a panda
no.
enclosure.
We were at I was just with my. I was with my boy Ish Gupta.
Ish.
He's a comedian.
Rest in peace.
CT. Yeah, and we were hanging out with these two chicks who he was friends with.
Ooh, romantic.
And I don't know how it got brought up, but one of them was like, I would much rather. She's like, I would 100% rather be brutally murdered, than ever be raped. And I was like,
what the? So women are just like throwing out all these hypotheticals. Would you rather be fucking assaulted by a man or a bear? Would you rather be murdered or raped?
And I was just like,
it's like, damn, dude. Guys are like, yo, would you rather be Batman or Superman?
I know, dude. It's never that. It's never that. But I was like feeling like contrary. Not even. I was just. I didn't agree with what she said, and I was like, how can you like? Can I fathom that?
If you want me to be honest, I would say I'd rather be raped because I read like a study like men come while they're getting raped, and I want to see if that's true.
And you want to be? You're like, no, just come in me at least, not in me though.
I would. My only way out.
It doesn't do anything.
My only
else.
way out would be like I would have to come so much that like it creates like a little slip and slide, and I'm able to kind of make a graceful exit. I feel like I would like get out of on my own cum. Like Iceman in the X-Men, you know,
just glisten away.
Yeah, just riding
like
away, riding away
snail.
with my own cum out of there.
You snail out of there.
I still haven't seen the new X-Men show. Have you?
I watched the first episode. It was fine.
Did you like it? Because apparently it's getting crazy.
I know. I heard some people are dying.
I'm gonna have to fucking watch it and shit, dude. I haven't. See, but it's also like. I don't know. I feel like why don't they just like make a fucking?
You gotta start that. You gotta start Shogun.
I know. I got it. I'm behind on everything, but I did finish. I finished Fallout.
Amazing.
Great show.
I did. I'm balls deep in the game.
How far are you now? We keep checking in on Alex Tomaselli in the Capital Wastelands.
I'm at the kid place. With all the little.
Oh yeah, Little Lamplight.
Yes, Lamplight District or whatever.
Yeah, Little Lamplight.
Yeah. And I'm having, dude. I'm.
Do you have the Kid at Heart perk?
No.
You're missing out on some dialogue.
They've been really mean to me, man.
Yeah, well, dude, if you had the Kid at Heart perk,
no,
you know how to talk to
realize
them.
how much I'd have to talk to kids.
Well, you don't realize how much like a lot of like dialogue perks.
I know. I've been doing a lot of barter and the other thing. All right, I'll do.
Well, it's like that's what makes the game fun. Is like different builds will give you almost an entirely different experience.
So much fun, dude. Especially
like New Vegas. New Vegas, I think, has like the most intricate storytelling.
I'm getting in. I can't wait for that because dude. Fallout 3 has got me like.
Yeah. Well, I'm replaying Fallout 4 now because they just released like that next gen update, and I'm really enjoying. It's like one of those games. Like even though I had like 140 hours on it, like the minute I like start a new game, it's like I'm right back in it.
Yeah,
I'm doing settlement building and all of that stuff that I normally didn't do the first time around. I'm focused on it and like paying more attention to the story and. Like a lot of like the visual storytelling, Bethesda's really good about that. Like, you know, you'll find a room and like maybe you won't like you'll see like just skeletons around a table.
Yes,
and then you like read a journal on the computer and you find out like they all poisoned themselves because like they knew like there was no hope for them.
That's what I found. The dudes like that in Vault 84, I believe.
Yeah.
They're one of the terminals had his thing that was like, yo, I'm losing my mind. I keep hearing kids in the walls, and it was just him hearing the Lamplight District. It was pretty fucking eerie. I love it, dude. It's so sick. I love watching I've also seen things online because there's things you miss. Like it's so intricate, but like I went to this one warehouse or like burned out building, and it was filled with traps, and it was just this raider chick, and I killed her and I took all her shit. But then I saw online that like there's a way where you can come across her, but the Enclave shows up and 3 soldiers go to like get her and all her traps kill them. Like that's how well placed she had them, and it was just cool to see. So I fucking love it, dude. There's so much to it. I killed Burke, and
nice.
My playthrough is really weird so far, I think, because the 2 guys who in the beginning are dead, like the sheriff, and I killed Burke.
Yeah.
Because I did not like that he killed Sims, or whatever his name was. The sheriff.
Right.
And I think the kid is the new sheriff in the 4th one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, oh, that's sick.
Yeah, there's like a good sense of there's like a couple of folks in the some kids from Little Lamplight show up as adults too. In 4.
That's cool, dude.
One of the kids is like your companion as an adult.
Dude, yeah, man, I'm excited for also when they do the show. Fucking They haven't even shown any of the monsters yet.
Yeah, they haven't shown
Nothing.
they haven't shown the ones I was like looking forward to. Like all of them I was like looking forward to, but Deathclaw, you see like the skull at the very end.
Yeah.
When they're in New Vegas.
Yep.
And then like another one I want to see with the super mutants.
Yes.
Which I think is what that guy's going to turn into, who was injected.
Oh, you think so?
I think it was because it wasn't. It's like it's too fast for him to become a ghoul.
Right.
Because the ghoul is like radiation over time.
Right. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, and a super mutant is actually an FEV, which is the forced evolutionary virus.
Oh no! Oh, that's right. Makes
Which
you,
is it's
sterile.
what humans like. It kind of inadvertently created it in an attempt to adapt to the radiation. That's right.
I've been going through some
The
Fallout
lore, dude.
the old ones. I was watching it. I was like, "This is so fucking sick."
No, it's fucking awesome. It's fucking it's cool storytelling.
Yeah.
There's always stuff to find, and it's like one of those like immersive games. Even though it's like not a huge map, it's so dense and packed, and there's so many multiple playthroughs where you don't have the same game twice that you get a lot out of it.
You can be mad disrespectful to people.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, you can have like your what you say has impact.
Yeah, man. I'm being pretty noble, but I want to play another round when I'm mean.
Sometimes like it's like, oh, I'm gonna have like a sarcastic response and think it'll be fine, and then like it's like I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, dude.
And
That's
like,
that's so funny.
It's like, you son of a bitch, and like all of a sudden they go aggressive, and you got to go into vats and blow off their brain.
That happened with me and the ghoul guy, but I saved it, so I went back and I made it. So
yeah, so he was like passive.
The ghouls and the tower live together now. Yeah, they live together now.
Yeah, we'll see how that lasts.
But the main ghoul, when I started, I kept fucking up because I kept pissing him off, and he was like, and he just like started shooting at me.
Yeah.
His wife, I pissed off. I killed her.
Nice.
Oh well.
Yeah, dude. What I like about 4 is you get the power armor right away.
Oh,
you get,
people
like,
said they hated that.
You get the power armor within like 2 hours. You fight a Deathclaw, but then it kind of fucks up your power armor. So you got to go back to like your little like fucking sanctuary area,
right?
And drop it off, and then you like got to go travel out and get stuff to repair it.
Oh, so they do
make
the
it feel
thing.
like they make it feel more of a vehicle.
They do the thing where they go, "Hey, this is what it is.
Right.
This is the best you got it," and then they take it all away.
Right? Yeah.
They do that with like the Force Awakens when they show you Darth Vader.
Yeah.
And then they drop you to the one dude, and you're like, "Yeah, you thought that was cool." Well,
Even
you'll
like that
get
new
there.
Zelda game, like you start off like super powerful, and then Ganon fucks you up.
Yeah.
And you're back to like 3 hearts.
I like a game though where you do like Far Cry 3 and like BioShock were the best at like you start out feeling like weak. You're like running away almost. You're like taking like minimal chances, and then towards the end, or Dishonored's like that too, where you're just fucking. You're a superhero at the end.
Right,
like
how it slowly builds up like your skills.
Yeah,
and
dude, where you're just like
stuff.
You can just run into any situation
Right.
and you're just like lobbing grenade. It's like you
Right,
turn
do
into
all
like
kinds
Arnold
of-
Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, you do like all kinds of crazy parkour shit,
Yeah.
and yeah.
It's literally the heroes. Yeah, exactly. Like run up a wall and
Right.
I fucking love it.
That's
dude.
awesome.
One day.
Damn, dude.
I can't wait till tonight, dude. That's sadly what all I look forward to now. is
Video games?
Video games at night. Yeah.
What's wrong with that, dude?
Nothing wrong with it. It's just like I'm like, oh, this is like
It's supplementary, dude.
Yeah.
We're doing comedy. We got this
is true.
incredible podcast with over 10,000 fucking subscribers in the greater New York City area.
It's true. And we're gonna have guests soon.
We're gonna have guests soon, dude.
Very
Your
soon.
girlfriend, fucking maybe Kelly, so she can like ask all these fucking questions about would you rather be trapped in an
Yes.
elevator? Would you rather have a man try to get you unstuck from underneath a table or a bear? All those important questions. Nice, dude.
Dude, that'll be wild.
Yeah, dude.
That'll be fun.
There's no new games coming out that are like getting exciting. you know?
games? Yeah, no, definitely not, dude.
Like I feel like it's like
I know. I don't care at all. GTA, but that's in like 5 more years. Not really.
even then, dude. I feel like it's gonna get pushed. It's
I
gonna get
know,
pushed and pushed. Like
and I'm gonna have to.
I
get a
feel
new
like
system for
that launch day is just gonna get pushed further and further back, and
And
people are
then-
gonna get more and more pissed because it's already been like over a decade.
Dude, it's bad.
It's
And
been
I
like
love Grand
there's
Theft
been
Auto.
like 3 console generations
I
since
know.
the last GTA.
And they do keep at least up, like giving them a lot.
Well,
If
they
you-
should, but like instead of like updating the same thing, instead of like repolishing it, honestly, like after they upgraded it to Xbox One, like they should have had like a new one prepared like for 2 years after that to maybe like launch alongside or a year after
Yeah.
Red Dead 2.
Or
They should
like-
have launched Red Dead 2. Then they should have fucking released GTA 6 like a year after Red Dead 2. So that way they could focus on online content for Red Dead 2 while more people play GTA 6 and then
Isn't Red
alternate
Dead
between
Online, though dead.
Huh?
Isn't Red Dead Online dead?
now because
Yeah.
like they just haven't been upgraded. But so it's also it's like people were there to play it, man, and like you can still like go online and hop online and you'll still see people playing. So like there's a fan base, they just don't capitalize on it.
I think they should have also done like more DLCs like they did with Grand Theft Auto 4.
Yeah.
Whereas like the Ballad of Gay Tony and like the Lost and the Damned.
They need to have like DLCs that are like complete like games almost.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
They put you're right. That would have been cool, but no, they're gay.
Well, like it's funny because like you look at some like the biggest games that have come out this past year, and they've all been single player games. Spider-Man 2, Baldur's Gate 3.
Still didn't play that one yet.
Those are the popular ones.
Baldur's Gate, I don't like the I don't like those types of views.
Yeah, me neither. It's like I played Baldur's Gate 3 for a bit, and I haven't been playing it as much.
Yeah, I can't.
But I go back to fucking Fallout, baby.
I got it, dude. I thought I wouldn't get this into it, and I am. Oh, I love
It's cool. I think I'm going to start playing Cyberpunk 77.
it. Everyone's told me. My roommate says that's the best. They patched the shit out of it.
Yeah, it's like it's a completely different game now.
Maybe
I'm
one day.
grateful. I'm grateful that they're improving something, but I don't like this habit that
Yes.
people are getting into where it's like they're just putting out incomplete video games at full price.
Yeah. Or just if it's dude, Cyberpunk was so incomplete. Like they might as well.
It was
just,
crazy how incomplete it was.
They should have just waited. They
should have just said like, look, this is going on hold indefinitely until
Yeah.
we can like get it figured out and put out a product that represents what we expect and the standard that we hold ourselves to.
They could have just released some of the bad footage and been like, "This is what we're dealing with
Well,
right
they
now."
could have. I mean, like it wasn't like they were like suffering because like they fucking have all like this Witcher money still coming in. So it's not like
Oh, the same people?
yeah, CD Projekt Red, baby. That's why the expectations were so high. Because Witcher 3 was like the open world game that toppled Skyrim as like what's the best open world game.
Still never played Witcher either.
Really?
No failure.
It's too late now. It's over, dude. Just keep playing your little Fallout game.
I will.
dude.
I will.
Just keep playing Fallout, baby. What's
Yeah,
wrong,
man.
Selli? Are you sad?
No.
Thank God.
Yeah, no, I'm doing all right actually.
Yeah?
Yeah. 'cause
Good, dude.
Ever since I've turned 32.
Yeah, now you're an old man, dude.
I know, man.
Isn't that cool?
It is. I thought I'd have more figured out, but I'm all right.
Nobody ever figures out anything if that makes you feel better. Nobody's ever had anything figured out, and anyone that claims to have stuff figured out is just posturing.
I know, but I just, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Where I don't know. I thought I'd have I'd be more.
You thought you'd be like an adult.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
feel more like an adult, but I don't.
No one ever feels like an adult if that makes you feel better.
I did also physically this year when
Fight
I
someone.
turned. No, when I turned 32, I was like, I physically do feel a little older. I don't know what it is.
Nice. Yeah, it's weird because like old age, like it just catches up with you one day,
No.
and you realize like, ah, fuck, I'm old.
Sucks,
Sucks, dude.
When you're yawning
Look,
constantly.
dude, you can't even like do a podcast. You can barely do an hour-long podcast without like dozing off, dude.
It's sinking,
Nodding
bro.
off.
No,
Yeah, I know it's because you're on heroin.
it is. That's dude. Other people tell me I'm on heroin because I nod off places. I'm like, no, it's weed. Slight dehydration. All I had today to eat was a piece of chicken, broccoli, and a cupcake. And
What?
That's
Why?
Some kids in Africa eat better than that. What do you mean why? That's just what I ate. It's just what I fucking ate. Did you have your oatmeal today?
No,
You fucked up.
I got a new thing.
Oh, what?
I'm on protein shakes
Okay.
in the
All right.
morning.
There you go. That's you got sick of
That's my-
oatmeal. Oatmeal sucks.
So I make like yeah, I get oatmeal sucks. It's so plain.
I hate it plain. You gotta
Yeah.
put like some cinnamon in
Yeah.
it, and oh.
But I was like,
It's
okay.
yeah.
So I put like 2 scoops of protein, and I put a little almond milk, and I put in some flaxseed oil,
Ooh.
and I blend it all up together.
Flaxseed.
Nice and simple, but like I'll drink that in the morning, and I'm like good until like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. I'll eat something then.
I used to do that, and then I'd have like fruit and shit, and then for dinner I'd have like a big dinner.
You know what's crazy right now is right now like my Instagram feed is like these shirtless Instagram fucking bodybuilder guys, and like this is what I eat in a day, and it's like 15 sliced avocados and like half a dozen eggs, and he's like, this is good paleo, this is good, I put a little kosher salt over the top for flavor just to neutralize it, this will keep me filled out, I'm going into the gym, I'm working shoulder, and it's just like damn, his whole fucking this whole thing is like I'm just working out in front of my phone.
Or it's the thing is too, it's like I don't want to have to eat that much to look like that.
Well, it's also like like all you do is like your life revolves around like that diet and exercise.
Too much for me,
and
dude.
it's like there's more to life than just that. Like it's good to have like staples, or like what but at one point it's like, dude, this is just like this is just like a fucking skeleton fucking meat fucking vehicle to take us through this world until like we transcend, Our energy's going elsewhere.
I hope so.
This is like these bodies are like floppy disks, and we spend this existence getting that floppy disk filled with data.
What if you snap the floppy disk? What the data is just?
You can still recover the info. Still recover.
It's been a while since I've interacted with a floppy disk. Now
that's what I did. Well, it's it's like this technology, but then it's just gonna go out, and we're gonna go to the cloud later on.
That is true. We are gonna be in computers one day.
Yeah,
having this exact conversation.
Probably, dude. Our consciousness will transcend elsewhere.
Or recordings from this, they'll use our voices to make sure we can vocalize.
I had a feeling like, hey, what if I'm like an old man with dementia someday? I wonder if like you play back an old tape of me, like when I'm like all like drunk or fucked up or something and rambling, incoherently. And if I like play it and when I have dementia, it's like, okay, that makes sense. Like that's how I get on the same wavelength, You
listen to it, you're like, yeah. I remember
okay,
that.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, me.
This is me.
I'm back, baby. Fuck, man. That was powerful, dude.
Yeah, you just go up and say the blacks a bunch of you hear yourself talking.
That's all I do. My classic bit. My classic bit. Salvatore.
Yeah, man. I think that's...
What time is it?
5:08. I think...
We're a little
Hold on.
Like, take a look.
Oh, we got to go just a tad longer.
How long?
7 minutes tops.
We'll never make it, dude.
We'll totally make it.
I can't hold a conversation. That's like pretty good so far.
What?
Just like hanging out, dude.
We've all hit the Finney. We're all stretched out like Finney.
What's the next fucking game you're gonna get? Is there? I know, like we were saying, like there's nothing that interests you. Is there anything?
I'm gonna blow through the Fallouts, dude. That's my next year. I guarantee you is gonna be Fallout.
Fallouts is a great investment of your time.
I do want to get. I'm hoping you will inspire me when I stay here to get a PS5, and I want to get Helldivers.
Yeah, well, play it all you like, dude.
Again, I keep hearing Christian in the other room be like, "Yeah." And I'm like,
that's fun. Yeah, I mean, like now's the time to get a PS5 too, because it's in like the second half of its lifespan. So I think they're going to be like they're available, and like they're going to be like a little more accessible, and you can even get like a nice refurbished one.
Yeah, I heard when the PS5 Pro comes out will be the time to get it.
Yeah, I would probably. You know what? I might get like the new Xbox Brooklyn, which is like basically the Xbox Series X, but it's all digital. Because I'm an all digital guy. Yeah, I'm all about digital games. Dude, I don't give a shit.
I gotta get when I get my own place. Like, or if I ended up living at my place way longer, but I don't think it's worth the fit. I have my DVDs. You've seen them. Yeah, I have my DVDs. I want those so people can stare and get. And
you know what you should do? Is
judge me.
You should get like one of those big ass external hard drives and like rip all of them to that, and then like save them on like a Plex server.
I've thought about doing that as well.
That would be really cool, but that's like a big ass investment.
It also is, and then I have to like maybe infect my computer with a virus.
No, just get like a little burner computer to put it on. But you got to get like a good ass. What you really need to get is like a external CD writer that will like rip those CD like the DVDs real fast. because I only had like a handful of DVDs. Like I had like an old laptop, and I basically was like, oh, okay, I'll use this one that has like a DVD drive, and I'll just use that to like rip all these old DVDs I have. Finally get rid of them.
I wish I had that when I was younger. I used to make my grandma tape things for me.
Oh man,
Taping was still a thing. Yeah.
I wish we saved all of that shit.
Dude.
know.
She taped me like Lake Placid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's classic, dude.
That was a banger.
Dog Soldiers, a bunch of all the sci-fi like
those,
creature
like,
features.
Yeah,
stuff,
like those like R-rated, but like edited down for
Yeah,
TV.
exactly.
Where the guy's like, fudge!
Yeah.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Dude, there were so many like that.
Yeah.
Where they what did he say in one of them where it was like, oh she like they could never see it.
Right.
You just clearly just said fuck, and they'd be like, yeah. Are you out of it? It'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? And they'd be like, are you out of your mind? And their
Right,
lips would be all
yeah.
like-
It's just like clear, like there was like a fucking edit in there.
or I like the ones where it was like, you motherfucker.
yeah. Or like there was like one where it was like, well, what should I do with this? You go, stick it in your ear. I don't think they said that.
Mother Loader was another one.
Oh, that's
they
a
said
good one,
Mother
yeah.
Loader instead
Yeah.
of Mother. You Mother Loader. Like what? My friend was another one. Motherfucker instead of motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'd say my friend. Dude, those were the best.
Damn, I love that shit.
Yeah. And then some things would like
that,
skip
that,
by.
That
where
was
you're
like a lost art.
yeah.
Almost like
Editing.
to edit stuff for TV. Now it's like it's like everything is pretty much uncensored now.
It would always be like someone pulled a gun, and then there would just see the next scene of like blood splatter, and they're just
Yeah.
like laying there, and they're like, "What'd you do?"
I feel like cable is just going to be gone in like
I hope so.
less than 10 years.
Well, streaming services are getting as expensive as cable if you have.
Yeah,
like, two or
but
three of
eventually,
them.
like, what's going to happen is like these streaming services are going to just partner with one another, and be like, "Hey, how about you get this bundled?" You know, you can choose like 3 streaming services for a flat rate, and they'll just split that. Watch, dude, that's going to happen.
I'm not ready for it, dude. I just want my
watch, they're gonna-
DVDs.
That's the future of
I
it.
want my special features on my DVDs. I want.
That's gone. You'll never
Yep.
see that again.
How High has a commentary where Method Man and Redman talk about the movie while they're smoking. It's great.
Of course. But those days are now you have to like find that on YouTube. But now you can just like see that as like a live stream. They would just like now you would just like tune in on like their Twitch
But
channel.
it's like
and they would do
locked
that.
in forever. It'll always be like that.
Yeah. But I mean you could always watch a replay of a live stream.
There's a part of it when Method Man, he's like, because they're smoking while you can hear them like smoking while they're doing the commentary, and Method Man's like the man, I'm so high, I just forgot what I was gonna say, and it just keeps going.
That's
He's like,
funny.
anyway, they just keep.
They actually had sex with those women.
They talk about that too.
That's cool.
Me-
That's actually a rape.
Redman.
That's rape.
Redman said it. Yeah, that Redman was like, I was trying to holler at this chick, and Redman's like, yeah, that's fucking, I hit it, and he was like, oh word, and then they say it in the commentary. It's great,
That's rape. They rape those
dude.
women.
They have some crazy like if you
Does it
ever,
also make you uncomfortable when like a white woman has sex with a black man?
no,
Really?
it's
Does that turn you on?
no, it doesn't do anything for
come
me.
on.
It is. I've had sex with women of other races.
Yeah, I have too. It's nothing to be proud of.
I know.
We've all been hungry.
We've all been
We've all been-
slumming.
yeah. Look, dude,
We all want to piss our moms
we've all,
off.
we've all gone through our darkest hour.
Yeah, Mom, I've had sex with a Puerto Rican chick. Get out of my house! I don't want to see you.
Nice,
No.
dude.
My mom did. Actually, I won't say it because she still works.
Okay.
You never know what people.
They'll never fucking find
No,
out, dude.
the dude. Oh, you just said it too. Sex with a black guy. Something with a black guy.
White women having sex with
No,
a
it was
black guy.
before. Yeah, but it was. Oh fuck! You got.
Alexander.
It was the thing before that. We had it, and what movie were we talking about? What was the thing?
Movies.
Sex with a black guy. No, it was in the. It was like within the last 2 minute and a half tops at this point. Fuck. Method Man, Redman.
Yeah,
Oh,
rape.
the rape thing. Yeah, that I don't think they've raped, but Redman has some crazy lyrics that under a 2024 microscope are not cool.
Makes you think, dude.
There's a few. They're pretty funny. There's a whole sketch at the end of one of their songs when they're in a bathroom, and he's like, he's like, yeah, I had her. Red Man to Method Man's like, yeah, I had her over last night. Try to watch a movie. Try to get touchy and feely with her. She said 3 words to me. She said, stop, no, and don't. I said, bitch. And that's the end of the. That's the end of the song. And you're just like,
Nice.
what?
Well, time's up, Red.
Yeah, dude. That's how you
No,
know.
Red Man, like that's actually also an offensive name.
Yeah.
Like that's like he's like Gypsy Rose,
Mhm.
where it's like you can't actually be named that because you're technically like a slur.
Yeah.
You know, how does that make you feel?
More reason to like him, dude.
Yeah.
Just another reason.
Red Man.
More and more.
Finally, like now that's like double reparations for the Red Man, huh?
Yeah.
What would your rap name be?
Sells bells, dude.
Ooh, sells bells, dude.
Thomas Selli with a money sign for the S, dude.
Yeah, dude.
There you
I'll be a
go.
little Joey G, dude.
There you go. Yeah, Lil Joey G. You gotta have just LIL apostrophe.
Yeah, L.A. little Joey G.
There you go.
Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got.
And you gotta have you got the like gold chain.
Yeah.
Old school 90s.
I always do like
gold
those, like-
chain bucket hat.
Yeah, I always do like the collaborations with like the pop stars that are trying to like reinvent themselves. It's like fucking like when Justin Timberlake and like Christina Aguilera were like, hey, we're not just like fucking privileged white kids. We know a black person.
It's
know?
you.
It's me.
That you're
It's me, dude. But I'm wearing blackface. I got some shoe polish on, so nobody knows. I think blackface is gonna make a huge comeback.
Do you think that's
It's so
due for
funny,
one?
dude. It's fucking funny. Why can't we do a funny thing? It's funny. It looks funny.
Yeah. You gotta get the
You gotta admit, it's fucking funny. Black skin, big white lips.
Oh, I thought they were like super red.
They can be.
They
That's
can
the
be.
fucking beauty of it.
The lips can be
That's the
anything as
beauty
long
of
as they're prominent. Yeah.
That's the beauty of blackface.
They said that and It's Always Sunny. He's like, it's the lips. You gotta get the lips right.
Damn, they'll never show that episode again.
Nope.
That
And
and
they
the
should.
Michael Jackson episode of The Simpsons.
There's a blackface one in there.
No, there's the Michael Jackson episode of The Simpsons. Just another infamously canceled
I've seen
episode. When Homer goes to an asylum
Yeah.
and he meets a member there, and it turns out it's Michael Jackson. Well, rather voiced by Michael Jackson.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did you ever know Michael Jackson?
Did I ever know him?
Yeah. Well,
Like
like
meet him?
no, but like ever listen to his music as a child?
Yeah.
He was a black man. Isn't that cool? But he like through his talent he became white. And
I
think
remember
that's a
the
fucking
first
beautiful
time I
fairy
saw
tale.
him and someone said he used to be black. I was like, why did
It's
he?
like it's so crazy. Like, how can you explain that to a kid? You know, it's impossible to explain. It's like, how the fuck does that happen? You
Well,
know?
that's how famous he was, dude, where not enough people said, what the fuck are you doing?
Well, it has like skin vitiligo or something like
yeah,
that.
sure.
Isn't that cool? Like those like fucking gross looking models have now, where they look like a
Yeah.
fucking fucking Dalmatian. Let's be real. They look like a fucking Dalmatian or a dairy cow.
They look like they've been in they got
Yeah.
splashed with a fry
Like
later.
choose, like just choose. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's going on?
Cover it up, too, dude.
Yeah, fucking wear a veil, dude.
Be a villain. Like, you should
They-
be a
they should wear a
Bond
shawl.
villain, and yeah. Be like the... like a leper back in the day. Yeah, you just...
Yeah, dude,
Just
that'd be
the
cool.
eyes.
Would you ever heal a leper if you could?
I mean,
Nah.
nah.
Fuck them, right?
Yeah.
Like, fuck
Because it's
'em.
just more holes.
Why
to
would
just have
God? Why would
sex
God punish you like that? You
Yeah.
must have done something wrong, you naughty, naughty.
Yeah, dude.
Sometimes I'm naughty, naughty.
They probably stuck their dick in something weird.
Whoa,
That's where it
yikes.
comes from.
Yeah, AIDS.
Flesh eating.
Wasn't that
AIDS.
like that's like you know like in biblical times that's what AIDS was, but they didn't know how to describe it. So they call it leprosy.
Maybe.
Like God, like they were like Jesus healed the lepers, but really it was like Jesus had sex with gay people and told them it was okay.
They had lesions.
Yeah.
My mom used to describe leprosy so gross to me. Like
Yeah,
your
it's
nose
like
would
well that
fall
episode
off.
of The Simpsons where like they had like scales and shit.
Not for me, dude.
Yep.
I'll never be that guy.
I'll never. I wear like fucking wear like robes and shit. I'm a leper.
Yeah, especially like I've gotten poison ivy in a lot of inconvenient places, but I
Nice.
can't imagine having permanent boils, open
Forever,
sores.
dude. Literally like cursed for life. And eventually like your skin rots away until you're just a skeleton. Isn't that scary?
It also goes back to a fallout like death, dude.
Yeah. A fate worse than death, dude. Who would you be in the Fallout universe? A vault dweller, a raider?
A raider, dude. I'd
Really?
be raiding.
I'd be a member of
pillaging.
the new California Republic, baby.
I haven't gotten there yet.
Oh,
I've heard.
well, fucking stick around.
Who's the guy with all the bandages on his face?
Oh, that's Joshua Graham, the burn
Everyone
man.
talks about him.
Yeah, that's bad. He's badass. Let's just say I fucking dealt with that guy. But that's a story for another day.
Yeah, man. I think that's where we should. That's it.
This is it, man.
That was the one.
Do your little plug, Sully. I know you love it.
Follow me at Silly Selli on Instagram. And check out my other podcast, Yes Offense. We're back. And yeah, I got a bunch of dates coming up, guys. Look at my Instagram. I just posted them today.
Yeah. I also
And,
have a bunch of dates coming up. But you guess what? You're not invited.
Oh.
You can't come. None of you. So maybe you can go to my Instagram and maybe I'll post a flyer for a show. But maybe I won't. All right? You'll just have to but maybe you'll see a nice little picture on the Instagram. And you think, damn, if only I was a little bit cooler and gave Joe Gorman some money. Maybe if I Venmoed him at Joe W. Gorman, he'd let me know where he's performing next. We'll see. By the time you're watching this Super Sully Joe's YouTube channel should be available.
It better be.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
We have to get on each other's asses.
Yeah, if you're not watching on the YouTube channel, ask us what's up. And honestly, we probably just got high and forgot.
See you, nerds.